Hey my heathens, how's it going? J4D3 here, and what we got going on today is a picture of Velma. I lost the beginning where I'm drawing her out and inking in some of the little mini hoonies and tiki guys, so sorry about that. But this picture was so colorful, I wanted to post it anyways, because it's Velma and she's in Hawaii, and there's all these little tiki guys. I really had a lot of fun drawing the tikis. Nothing exciting about any of this technique that I'm using. It's just a standard speed drawing of a Velma. Man, I'm saying a lot. The reason why I really wanted to post this one is because my friend Kent, who lived in Hawaii for a while, would always tell us about the mini hoonies, which I guess are island spirits that are mischievous, like gremlins or kobolds, and you have to leave out plates of shrimp cocktail to keep them from doing bad stuff. You know, because they're tricky. So that's kind of where I got the idea from this, was thinking about Kent and his stories of when he lived in Hawaii. And he would actually do this, leave out little plates of shrimp cocktail, because he was pretty young when he did it, when he lived there. And I guess it must have worked, because he never had any issues with the mini hoonies. So I don't know where I'm going with this, you guys. I'm just thinking about my friend and his funny stories he used to tell me when I was in high school. Kent was a great guy. I'm talking like he's dead or something. He's not. He was the one with the car, right? So when we were in high school, he was out of high school. He was in his 20s when I was first met him when I was 14, and he had this old Monte Carlo named the Night Boat. After a Duran Duran song. Sorry, my brain wasn't firing on all cylinders there. I had to remember everything about it. So anyways, and that was the ride that we'd all cruise around in, go down to Seattle in the Pike Place Market. And I remember this group of friends that I had. We would go to all the weird places, like astrology stores or weed smoke shops, you know, before pot was legal in Washington. And one time we had a science fiction convention kind of thing in Kent's front yard, and we all brought tents and hung out there. And then we went and saw the Rocky Horror Picture Show at night. You know, these are just, memories I'm sharing with you guys, growing up and stuff I did with Kent. When we'd watch these really bad, there wasn't really porn, it was more like hard R movies, like Flesh Gordon. It was like, I don't know, it was made like maybe the 80s. And we'd, make a spodie, which is a lot of vodka and a lot of rum in a cut in half watermelon full of melon balls and other fruit. It was, and we'd eat this nasty fucking spodie and watch these shitty TNA movies. It was a lot of fun. Later on, Kent moved out of the little town he was living in to the bigger city of Everett and had this apartment. And we'd break out the Ouija board and play with it there, which is pretty scary. We'd also drink he made apple beer, and it was so ferociously shitty. But you could drink, it was like drinking 2.5 beers for every one of them, so you wouldn't have to drink that many. You get pretty messed up. But man, the first couple of them were hard to get down because they were so nasty. Kent took me to my first science fiction convention, which was one up north in a town called Bellingham, Washington, and it was called a Viking Con. That was a pretty cool experience for me because I got to meet Damien Willick, who was he's a local artist, but very cool and eccentric cat. He runs I guess they're like an acting troupe called the Seattle Knights. Go and check them out online. They do sword fighting demos. It's pretty badass. And he's also a comic book artist. He worked on James Bond with Mike Rell. Did some D&D comics. Did a whole bunch of Magic the Gathering cards. First series and the Arabian Nights have a bunch of Damien Willick artwork on them. It's kind of sad talking about some of this stuff. Thinking about all these people I don't really see anymore. But you know, everything's bittersweet, I guess. Viking Con was also where... What else happened there? Oh, they have movie rooms there at the conventions, and I walked into two people having sex in the movie room. It was at a college campus, and so they just used like these little meeting rooms, and they'd set up like a theater, and these guys a guy and a girl were banging away at the very front of it because no one was in there watching the movies. That's where I saw the thing, and that was pretty damn scary. I bought my first butterfly knife at that convention. It's funny how you just remember this rambly stuff. Anyways, my heathens, I'm out of here. Be good to each other. I hope you guys like this drawing. Talk to you later. Peace.